Thank you so much for considering the Teen Mental Health course. I'm so excited you're here, and I'd love to give you a very quick overview of what this course has so you can make a decision about whether it's right for you. It's specifically designed for parents who are worried about their teen or their older child having some kind of mental health difficulty, and the age range is really the secondary school age range because those are the kinds of difficulties that I talk about. It doesn't matter whether you've been to the GP yet, or maybe you're considering going to the GP, or perhaps you're waiting for a referral, you're waiting to be seen. That's absolutely okay. The information I provide here will stand you in really good stead when you're discussing things with professionals. It's for parents who really want to understand how to best support their teen when they're going through those difficulties, including what they can do themselves, but also how they can get other professionals on board. It's based on my 10 years of clinical experience of working with children and adolescents as a child and adolescent psychiatrist. And of course, I include all the latest research and all the latest guidance that's available at the moment in my sessions. But I also talk about my own personal clinical experience of what it's been like to look after young people who have difficulties and what it actually looks like when they present. The course deepens your levels of understanding, and I've divided it into 4 levels. The first level is all about understanding what's usual for teens, so you can have a good idea of whether what your teen or older child is doing is kind of what's expected or whether it's really out of the norm. The second level is all about understanding the past influences. So I talk about some things that increase the risk of mental health difficulties. And I also talk about things that may continue to increase that risk as your child's got older and maybe perpetuating them now. So you can understand if those are there and you can think about whether they can be removed in any way or ameliorated in any way. The third level is understanding about what professionals get worried about. So when I assess young people, what is it that makes me think this is definitely mental health difficulty, this is something that needs treatment? This is exactly what I talk about. And the fourth level is all about the in-depth understanding of some very common mental health difficulties. The things that I've chosen are the things that I see over and over again, and they're separate sessions specifically looking at depression, anxiety, and self-harm, and also looking at eating disorder, drug and alcohol difficulties, and undiagnosed ASD, because that's something that's been a really big part of my practice, and often undiagnosed ASD comes with the other difficulties. Each of those sessions has videos. It also has written material like a case study, and I go through some tips on how to adjust your parenting specifically if your child is suffering with that difficulty. By the end of doing this course, you'll have a better understanding of what's normal and what's not really usual for teens. You will have a better understanding of what professionals worry about. You will also have a better understanding of specific common illnesses, and you will understand whether your child is presenting with some of those difficulties. You will also have the tools to adapt your own parenting, and you will have the tools to engage other professionals in it. And that includes your GP, but can also include professionals that you might decide to engage, for example, privately. What I really want to do is empower you with the right knowledge so you feel more in control of the kind of support that your teen gets so that they can recover from any kind of difficulty quickly. The course is entirely online and you can access it at any time you want. There's videos, there's also audio files available for the videos if you'd like to download them and listen to them on the go. There's also a written summary so you can always look back at the key points. It's always there. And as I said, I also go through case studies and some specific tips on adjusting your own parenting. There's also 3 bonuses as part of the course. The first bonus is all about how mental health difficulties present slightly differently in some Black, Asian, and ethnic minority background teens, what we know about it, and the kinds of things that we need to take into account when they're getting treatment. The second bonus is all about the tools for you to use. It's a video on the 10 things that you can do as a parent to help your teen or your child recover from the mental health difficulty. And this is also included in the support kits. It also includes the 7 questions you can ask your GP so you get the right answer, which is also included in the support kits. The third bonus is a very detailed handbook around all the different professionals that you can choose to involve. It includes private professionals, it includes charities, it includes local authority, it includes a variety of different sources so you can be really in the know and understand exactly how to get your child the right help. And this resource is included in one of my support kits too. If you do decide to purchase the support kits first, but then you think that actually I would really like to have a more in-depth understanding of teen mental health difficulties, which is exactly what the course provides, then of course that price will be taken off the full price for the teen mental health course, so you can always upgrade. I would really love to share the knowledge that I have with you. So please do sign up and start feeling more in control of supporting your teen as they recover.